There was a time when jumping from the sky meant certain death. But one man dared to turn fear into flight. October 22, 1797, over the skies of Paris. Crowds gathered, staring upward in disbelief. Inside a hydrogen balloon stood a man holding a silk canopy no one had ever tested. His name was André-Jacques Garnerin. And that day, he risked his life to challenge the sky. In the late 18th century, the sky became humanity's new frontier. The Montgolfier brothers had already amazed Europe by soaring into the air with balloons. But Garnerin wasn't satisfied with going up, he wanted to learn how to come down safely. Before Garnerin's leap, another Frenchman had already imagined the idea of a safe fall. His name was Louis-Sébastien Lenormand, a physicist who believed science could save lives. In 1783, atop a small observatory tower in Montpellier, he climbed with a strange contraption, part umbrella, part machine. He called it a parachute, from the Greek para, meaning against, and shoot, meaning fall. He jumped, the crowd gasped, and he landed safely. Only a few meters high, but it proved one thing: humans could fall, and survive. Lenormand's idea stayed in notebooks for years. But by the 1790s, France had fallen in love with balloons. Daredevils rose into the sky, chasing fame and fortune. Among them was a former military balloonist, André-Jacques Garnerin. He decided to take Lenormand's invention and prove it not in theory, but in the open sky. October 22, 1797, Parc Monceau, Paris. Thousands watched as Garnerin ascended to 3,000 feet in a hydrogen balloon. At the peak, he cut the rope. The silk canopy unfurled, the basket swung violently, people screamed. But moments later, the descent steadied. Garnerin touched the ground, alive. The world had just witnessed the first true parachute jump. After that day, Garnerin became a hero across Europe. 2 years later, his wife Jean Genevieve became the first woman to parachute. Their courage lit the spark for every aviator and skydiver who followed. But Garnerin never forgot whose dream he had carried into the sky. Lenormand imagined the idea, Garnerin made it soar. From those two Frenchmen, humanity learned the principles of descent and safety. From silk parachutes to space capsules, the principle remains the same. It's not about defying gravity, but mastering it. Every astronaut returning to Earth, every pilot ejecting safely, owes something to that leap of faith in 1797. It wasn't a single act of genius, it was a relay of courage across generations. In the end, Garnerin didn't just jump. He proved that fear can fall, and dreams can fly. From Lenormand's tower to Garnerin's sky, the parachute became more than a device. It became a promise that even when we fall, we can fall with grace. If you enjoyed this story of courage and invention, don't forget to like, subscribe,